stop chasing the next big thing. The smartest people alive right now aren't looking forward for answers. They're looking back thousands of years. And what they're finding is quietly reshaping how we think, how we work, and even how we live. Right now, some of the biggest names in tech and business are reading texts written centuries ago. Roman emperors, Chinese sages, Greek philosophers, Buddhist monks, they're all influencing modern minds. This isn't a weird trend or some Instagram flex. It's happening because ancient wisdom solves modern problems that technology can't. Today, I'm going to break down 4 ancient principles that are shaping the minds of tomorrow. Principles that can make you stronger, calmer, sharper, and more aware. We live in the most advanced era in history. Smartphones, AI, instant access to information, global connectivity. You'd think we'd all be happier, smarter, and more fulfilled. But the truth? People are more anxious, more distracted, and more burnt out than ever. Mental health problems are skyrocketing. Burnout is normal. People feel overwhelmed, paralyzed by choices, and disconnected even while scrolling through 200 friends on social media. Modern life pushes speed, efficiency, and more. More productivity, more growth, more content, more everything. And in all that noise, people are searching for something solid, something true, something timeless. That's why forward-thinking people are looking backward. Ancient wisdom isn't about escaping the modern world. It's about mastering it. Let's start with Stoicism. Most people hear Stoic and think it means emotionless or cold. That's wrong. Stoicism started in ancient Greece and Rome. Think Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. Powerful leaders, thinkers, and teachers. And they weren't just theorizing. They were dealing with war, disease, political chaos, and personal tragedy. The core idea is simple. Some things you can control, most things you can't. You can't control the economy, other people's actions, or random events, but you can control your response, your effort, your attitude, your character. That's where your power lies. Most people spend their energy stressing about things they can't change. They waste time, energy, and focus. Stoicism flips that. You redirect energy where it actually matters. Think about Thomas Edison. Inventing the light bulb failed thousands of times. Did he see failure? No, he just found thousands of ways it didn't work. That's Stoicism in action. Embracing setbacks, learning from them, and moving forward. Modern psychology agrees. People who focus on what they can influence are happier, more resilient, and more successful than those who feel like victims of circumstance. A simple Stoic practice: when stressed, ask yourself, can I control this? If yes, take action. If no, let it go. Ask, what can I learn? How can I grow? This small shift changes everything. Next up, Daoism. Ancient China, 2,500 years ago. Most modern cultures push action, hustle, and constant grinding. More is always better. Work harder, do more, never stop. But Daoism teaches something different. Its core principle is wu wei, often called effortless action. It doesn't mean lazy or passive. It means moving with the natural flow of things. Acting at the right time in the right way so your effort is multiplied, not wasted. Think about water. Soft, flexible, yet unstoppable. It doesn't fight rocks, it flows around them. Eventually, it carves valleys. That's the power of alignment over force. In modern terms, this is flow state. Athletes, artists, and entrepreneurs call it being in the zone. Your best work doesn't come from forcing it. It comes from aligning with your strengths and timing. The modern world makes flow hard to find. Notifications ping every second. We're constantly reactive. Daoism teaches you to step back, create space, and let your natural rhythm guide action. Balance is key. Yin and yang, opposites are complementary. Light and dark, action and rest. Push and recover. Work intensely, then rest fully. Athletes know muscles grow during rest, not during gym time. The same applies to creativity, work, and learning. Daoism also teaches impermanence. Everything changes. Seasons, circumstances, industries, careers. Fighting change creates stress. Accepting it allows flexibility, resilience, and opportunity. Simple Daoist practices: take unplugged time in nature. Block distractions to work in deep focus, and don't force outcomes. Watch for aligned opportunities. Third, Socratic Inquiry. Socrates, 2,400 years ago in Athens. Why is this relevant now? We live in an information overload era. Google gives us instant answers, but having answers isn't the same as understanding. And easy access might actually be making us worse at thinking. Socrates saw the same problem. People thought they knew things, but couldn't explain them. Politicians, teachers, experts, they had opinions, not understanding. His method? Ask questions, expose contradictions, guide people to discover truth themselves. Modern application? Elon Musk's first principles thinking. Instead of accepting assumptions, he breaks problems down to fundamentals. That's Socratic thinking in action. Socratic inquiry isn't about doubting everything. It's about thinking clearly and self-awareness. Know yourself. Examine your beliefs. Question your actions. A simple exercise? Before making a decision, ask yourself, why do I think this? What assumptions am I making? Is this belief mine or borrowed from others? This skill is a superpower today, protecting you from manipulation, misinformation, and impulsive choices. Fourth, Buddhist Mindfulness. Over 2,500 years old, big corporations, athletes, and high performers are practicing it daily. Mindfulness is paying attention to the present moment, without judgment. Simple, but surprisingly hard. Try sitting still and focusing on your breath for 1 minute. Most people can't do it. Minds wander instantly. Half of our awake time, we're not even present. Science shows wandering minds equal less happiness. Being present improves well-being. Mindfulness literally changes the brain, boosting focus, emotional regulation, and resilience. Beyond focus, it teaches emotional awareness. Notice anger before you act, anxiety before it spirals, patterns before they repeat. Create space between stimulus and response, freedom to act intentionally. Mindfulness also emphasizes compassion for self and others. Modern leaders and companies see the practical side. Compassionate workplaces equal better performance, lower turnover, and more innovation. Simple mindfulness practices: 1-minute breathing breaks, observing thoughts without judgment, and short compassion meditations. 4 wisdoms, 4 cultures, 4 solutions to modern challenges. Stoicism teaches resilience under pressure. Daoism teaches flow and balance in chaos. Socratic thinking teaches clarity and self-awareness. Mindfulness teaches presence and emotional control. Technology gives tools, but not wisdom. Information gives facts, but not understanding. Only ancient principles provide timeless frameworks for navigating complexity, uncertainty, and modern stress. The people shaping tomorrow aren't just smart, they're wise. They integrate insights from all 4 traditions, building lives and businesses that work with reality, not against it. These teachings aren't museum pieces, they're practical tools. Stoicism teaches strength. Daoism teaches flow. Socratic thinking teaches clarity. Mindfulness teaches awareness. Use them in daily life. Practice them. See the world differently. Build a mind that can handle anything. If this shifted how you see the world, hit subscribe for more insights that make you think differently.